Let them rule them. I bet you if they divide Nigeria, you see that northern part of Nigeria, it go be like Afghanistan. It go even worse past Afghanistan. If they divide Nigeria today, northern part of Nigeria will be like Afghanistan as far as I'm concerned. Because when you see a society that will develop, it comes from the mentality of the people. I'm telling you.
With all this crying of innocent Nigerians today that's going on, and Gowon is still alive, could it be that the spirits of our ancestors are the one keeping Gowon alive so that he can see the atrocities that he has committed? Because if you lot remember, those of you that know your history, the Aburi Accord, which was agreed between 4th to 5th of January 1967 in Ghana, between the Nigerian then leader Yakubu Gowon and the Eastern Region leader Colonel Odimegwu Ojukwu, they had an Aburi Accord. And the main reason for that accord or that agreement was to have a loose federation so that they will have a regional government in order to avoid a looming civil war that was about to happen after many Igbo people were massacred in the north a year before 1966. They went to Ghana and that agreement was agreed in Ghana as Aburi Accord. They had that agreement. Now when they returned back to Nigeria, Odimegwu Ojukwu and Yakubu Gowon agreed that Yakubu Gowon was going to announce the Aburi Accord. They will have a loose federation. They will have a federation kind of government where people will manage their affairs and every dispute will not be settled with force. People can have a right to manage their military, manage their police, manage their affairs and do all that so that we will have peace and avoid a looming war, civil war that was about to take place in Nigeria because of the same thing we are going through today. But Yakubu Gowon, he was influenced by certain people that think that they are more Nigerian than the rest of Nigeria till today, because the British made them to feel they are more Nigerian than every other Nigerian in Nigeria. So Yakubu Gowon failed to announce Aburi Accord that led to the same civil war that they were trying to avoid, that took the lives of over 3 million Igbos during that same war. But they will come and paint history. They will always paint history and tell you lot what you lot want to hear. Look at us today. What we are going through today. You think this thing started today? This has been going on since 60s. And if you lot have been listening to my video, I've always said this. The problem of Nigeria started since the day the British set their foot in Nigeria, because they did not come for democracy. They came for business. And since 1960, we have never remained the same. Those that agreed for what you call today as, you know, the people that govern themselves, those that agreed for the 1960 independence agreed prematurely and out of selfishness. And they carried on with the same corrupt system that the British left in Nigeria to embezzle our natural resources up to today. And I've said it, from 1960, we have never experienced good governance because we have never ever had a patriotic leader. If Yakubu Gowon was patriotic enough and said, no, we are standing on this Aburi Accord, what will happen, let it happen. If we perish, we perish. Yakubu Gowon did not do that. He danced to the tune of the Northern elites who believe that they are more important than anyone else. And then the British, who are also the one ruling Nigeria. Till today, that was what caused the 1967 Civil War. They were trying to avoid, that took the lives of innocent Igbos and also took the life of other Northern leaders, other Nigerian leaders. Other people were also died as a result of what Ojukwu was trying to avoid. The Igbos have been trying to play cool. Other people have been trying to play cool in Nigeria. But what is holding Nigeria is greater than what a lot of us can see. And you lot think ordinary protests will solve the problem in Nigeria. No, it ain't going to solve shit. It ain't going to solve nothing. Let me sink it into you people's empty head so that you lot can understand that this problem of Northerners being bite did not start today. It has been happening. And you see Plateau State. This is not the first time. Plateau State have been going through the worst since the 80s. They've been buying these people. They've been buying them. I had an uncle who lived in Plateau State and he's in his late 60s, early 70s now. Since he was a child, since he was like a baby, they had to run away from Plateau State, run to Lagos, because that was when they've been buying Plateau State people. And you don't think this thing started today. It's not going to stop anytime soon because it did not start today. We have never been blessed with a patriotic leader. And what we are going through today is what the Nigerian government should have solved in 1966, 1967. Aburi Accord would have solved this problem we are going through today. Aburi Accord, remember that, do your research and learn about your history. You will understand that what we're going through today did not start today, and it's not going to stop anytime soon until we are ready. You lot know what to do. You lot know. You know what to do. Kenyans did it. Other people, Madagascar did it. But we think, say, nobody won't die, but we all won't go heaven.
Let me be the first to analyze the real problem in Plateau State. Now, before these unalivings and people's land being taken in other states like Gombe, like Benue, Kwara and all of that, Plateau State had experienced or have been experiencing carnage. And in fact, at the point we got used to it, the bomb blasts, incest riots, and continuous unaliving. But here is the true picture so that the world knows exactly what is going on. It's simply a problem of state capture. Now, there are no disrespect to the Islamic religion. Please, this is not an anti-Islamic video. There are a group of people who are of maybe Fulani descent and mostly Muslims who believe they were given birth to in Jos and therefore are entitled to the power structure of Plateau State, and they are demanding to be deputy governor of Plateau State. Now, this is the whole problem. That is the foundation of the whole problem. They want to be given the deputy governor and possibly to maintain the chairmanship of Jos North local government. Now, Jos North is the largest local government, is the capital. That's where Jos is. That's Jos North. The Jos capital is divided into Jos South and Jos North. So Jos North is where they want chairmanship. Now, this has been an age-long fight. But the indigenes know that demanding to be chairman of Jos North and demanding deputy governor is just a smart ploy towards capturing the state. Because if you give deputy governor to them, the next thing, by some queer circumstance, the governor is unalived and the deputy becomes governor. And once deputy becomes governor, the next thing is an emir, the next thing is emirate, and before you know it, Plateau State will become like Nasarawa State, where it has been vowed, somewhere it has been vowed that no Christian will become governor in that state. Now, you see, when we entangle politics in religion, the resultant effect is usually devastating. Now, I'm making it, trust me, I am laboriously making this video. I'm not doing this video with a clear heart because of the easy way I may be misunderstood, especially my Muslim friends. But be that as it may, hard as it may seem, this is exactly what is happening in Plateau State. There are a group of people who believe based on their population, they deserve a share of the power structure. It's like saying the Christians in Kano, because of their population, they deserve to be deputy governor. Or the Christians in Bauchi State, because of their population, they deserve to be deputy governor of Bauchi State. That's exactly what is happening in Plateau State. You see, until we take out religion from politics, the crisis in the north will continue.
Today being Easter Sunday, that our Lord Jesus resurrected from the dead, people are being massacred in Benue State, in Kaduna. See, APC, it's very obvious that APC is a collapsed mandate. But if any of my family member, I'm giving this, today is what? Today is 5th of April. If any of my family members, it be my husband or it be my pikin, it be my loved ones, say you go vote for this APC, I go disown you. Even if I dey work for you, they pay me millions, and you dey support this evil that is happening in this country. See, and then the APC is denying the fact there is no genocide in Nigeria. There is no problem. But if you say that you want to support them and you want to correct Rice and Oloro, hey God, I will disown you, disown everything. In fact, every time that I know, if you know me, don't greet me, because this nonsense must stop. Today being Easter Sunday, there is massacre, there is fight, and they fight people for Benue State, and they fight people for inside church, and they fight people for Kaduna State. And Tinubu is a big failure to our president. He came to Plateau State and he could not even reach to the community that the incident happened, that the massacre happened. He said that the airport did this, airport did that. He was just saying trash. He was just a disgraced president. A disgraced president. Tinubu should go and resign in peace. And this thing that they do, ADC, and they glitch and this one and this one. See, they are very scared of ADC, and it's not even started happening. They are very scared after having the 32 governors on their side. Tinubu resign because you are incompetent to rule us, because we don't know what is happening. We are very scared of our life. Today being Easter Sunday, they massacre people on Good Friday, on Palm Sunday. Today being Easter Sunday, another massacre is still going on there. You will come out and say that, oh, I can feel you people's pain. You can never feel our pain because your son Sheyi Tinubu is not massacre, because your grandchildren is not in the grave, because your grandchildren, their blood is not split in this land of Nigeria. You cannot feel our pain, Tinubu. You do not know how the poor masses are feeling. You do not know how the Nigerians are feeling. Tinubu, if you tire, you resign. We do not vote you so that you can do it. If you tire, you resign. Enough is enough of this killing. Enough is enough of this massacre. Promise is buried the day before yesterday. A woman hold her son, watch her son die. You don't even know the gravity of the crime that you are doing. The evil that is penetration in this country is too much. The massacre is too much. Collapse mandates. Only Blukuti nation. Resign. We don't want you. We don't want Orodo. We don't want your evil mandates that have been terrorizing this country for a very long period of time. We are tired. We are scared of our life. We cannot breathe well. We cannot say that our life is being secure in Nigeria. Tinubu, resign. We do not need you, APC. Resign. We do not need you. The massacre is too much. We do not need you. If any of my family members vote APC, I will disown you. Period. Don't even try it. If I see you, if you are my loved ones, if you vote APC or even correct a seed of rice from them, I will disown you. Enough is enough. This is Easter and the Christian is mourning. The Christian is mourning. The Christian cannot conduct church in their various community, and those communities that the bandits have wiped away, bandits go and colonize that country and start living in that country, and they call it Nigeria is not a Sharia country. It's not an Islamic country. This country is owned by everybody. So enough is enough. Tinubu, if you tire, you resign. We do not need you. Resign. Incompetent Tinubu, resign. We do not need you. Please. My is so much getting out of. It's choking. It's smelling. It's disgusting. Nigeria is a serving country. How is Nigeria a serving country? Nigeria is a failed country. Our APC have failed this country, and we are just talking and just behaving as if nothing happens. Something is going on in this country. Evil. APC is evil.
So today I came across several comments. I even saw some posts that said that the people of Jos and the Middle Belt who have been at the receiving end of these Fulani bandits unalivings, terrorism, should defend themselves. And some people went there, they even made it religious, making jest of both Allah and of Christ, saying that the Allah is powerful, the Allah is powerless, the Christ is powerless. That Israel is defending themselves against Islamic terrorism. They said all manner of things. But this is weird, because I made comments on those posts and I educated those who made such comments. See, I think some of us Nigerians are ignorant and foolish in the way we approach some of these issues. We are ignorant, grossly ignorant and foolish. How you compare Israel with the Middle Belt, or even Nigerians across all Nigeria, all the place called geographical whatever called Nigeria, is what baffles me. Now I ask those people, economically, do you want to compare Israel with Nigerians? You want to compare Israelis with Nigerians? Or see, America is fighting the war against Iran with Israel. Israel is a small country, but Israel is economically a giant in the world. How do you want poor people to get arms to defend themselves against marauders who are armed to the teeth? Is it that Nigerians don't think when they come on the social media to make a mess of their education? You want to turn something to a religious thing, something to use to drag other people's religions. Even you, as irreligious as you are, if they allowed you with those Fulani marauders, would you have been able to defend yourself or yourselves? That's my question. Many Nigerians this time cannot afford to feed. Some of the farmers that have been attacked in their farms, some of them, even if they had guns, maybe they had Dane guns, had cutlasses. What would these little things, arms they have, do in the face of AK-47 and some other sophisticated arms? Rather than for us to all come out on the social media and call out the state governments of those places and ask them what they are doing with their state allocations, we are busy ranting on the social media. That's all we do. We rant on the social media. That's what we do. That's what we do. Now, aside VDN and Alex Barbier that have been to that place in Jos, how many of the lawmakers from Plateau State, how many of the politicians in Plateau State have actually gone there? How many of the celebrities from the Middle Belt, when it happened in Benue, we didn't hear the celebrities from Benue. All the celebrities from the Middle Belt and from the North, what are you guys doing with your voices? All the pastors from the Middle Belt, I am going to be calling your name. Now, the celebrities from the Middle Belt, one of them is, what's the name of this musician? That is Two-Face Dibia. And many of you, what are you doing with your voices? VDM is always the only one. If it's not going to Benue, it's the one going to all these places. Now, you want to have the head of the American. You are busy bringing up several scenarios. But how many of you have actually called on your governments and asked them what they are doing about their security votes? It is only VDM we see in this situation. Now, the pastors from the Middle Belt, Joshua Selman, Pastor Emmanuel Kure, Pastor Enenche, all of you who are pastors from Kogi, from Kwara, all of you from the Middle Belt, Pastor Panam Pasipol, what is happening with your voices? What is happening? Why are we not hearing your voices? Some time ago, I saw a video of a northern Christian saying that southern Christians are not speaking out. What of your popular pastors in the north? Except Reverend Dachomo, what are your popular pastors doing with their voices, with their platforms, in crying out about this incessant terrorism, incessant end of lives brought to the people of the Middle Belt, and now it is even coming down to the south? What is happening? What is happening? Our celebrities, our churches, our governors, our politicians, lawmakers, local government chairpersons. I was just told recently that the Tinubu government gives 7 billion to local government, whatever. Is it per month now? What are we doing? What are we doing? So you want poor people to be the ones to take arms and defend themselves when there is government, there is state, there is local, there is federal government.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. Honestly, the situation of this country, it's not palatable again and it's alarming already. It is dawning on us that if nothing is done so fast about this whole issue brewing, this whole crisis that is brewing that could lead to insurrection against this very country, then something needs to be done as soon as possible. Because I don't understand what the rationale beyond. I don't understand the rationale behind the incessant unaliving chaos carried out by a specific and a certain tribe against other tribes in Nigeria. This thing never started from today. It is something that has been happening from time immemorial and it still have no end. There is no end in sight as we speak. We keep on speaking on daily basis and the situation keeps metamorphosing. The situation keeps worsening. The government looks confused. It seems they have no clue to the solution of this problem bedeviling this nation. Yet they keep on clamoring for power and asking for Nigerians to re-elect them. Yet they keep on doing everything to ensure that they rig their way back into power. Look at the way Nigerians are being unalived as if they are animals. Look at the way Nigerians are being like violated every day. Does it make any sense? In a working and a working nation, in a sane society, should we even say that we still have a president? We don't have a president and we don't have leaders. The leaders we have are leaders who are hell-bent on destroying the economy and the essence and the fabric that unite us together. They are leaders who are like kind of pour flame and pour embers to ensure that it flames up and makes us more divided so that they can have their way via tribalism and via so many means to achieve their goal of always staying at the top and leading, replacing themselves with their children and ensuring that echelon of leadership doesn't deviate away from their own family. And this is the reason why you see that they look away anytime things like this are happening. How many leaders have you seen that have genuinely spoken about the issue, the chaos happening in Nigeria, the marauders that are going about causing chaos, causing problem in so many places in Nigeria? How many people, how many leaders have you seen that they've manned up with that fearfulness to come with the balls to come out and speak loud to the hearing of Nigerians that's taking a stand and bold step to call out these people and call out the evil these people are perpetrating against the good people of Nigeria? None of them. The thing is this: these people only want power. They don't know what to do with power. The thing is, if you continue re-electing people who don't have your interests at heart, things like this will continue. And I, for one, before I forget, this country don't deserve to be won. This country should have honored Aburi Accord and by now would have gone far as a country and as a nation, because what we're practicing today is nothing but just kangaroo democracy, which is going to lead us nowhere. The thing is this: we are divided across so many lines already, and nothing, I'm not cursing this country, but nothing is going to work unless we go back to the foundation and fix the problem we are having in this nation. Because innocent souls are being taken for no just cause already, and some people are hell-bent on achieving their agenda of taking this whole country and making it their own. But the thing is this: before they take it away, it is going to be like a battle for tit for tat, and that is just what I think will happen if nothing is done, and if this situation is not brought under like calmness and normalcy is not returned, if these people are not put in their places, if these people are not apprehended, and if these people are left to continue as marauders and continuing carrying all their evil plans against the state of Nigeria, then of course they will meet their Waterloo one day by the special grace of God. This is my opinion. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, kindly like, share, subscribe to our channel.